PTW presents Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring
Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt, Lightning Bolt. It's PTW Vogue. Somebody once told him, but he wasn't listening. It's Wizards Lizard. What's black and white and sad all over? It's King Greg. Who invited the big booty swingers? It's PTW Guitar Man. Dude, where's your deck? It's PTW King. Well. Look who it is. It's Daphios. He's an island boy. He's been trying to make it. It's I've earned it.
What is up, everyone? Welcome in to the premiere of Season 3. This is match 1 of Whose League Is It Anyways? This is where I'm going to insert some applause later. I was kind of hoping you guys would do some things, but you're quiet.
I can do a one-handed applause.
Woo! Season 3, here we are. How's everybody doing coming off the end of Season 2? We've had a little breaky break. How's everybody?
I'm not playing mono white anymore.
Yeah, that's a little weird for you, I bet.
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm shook.
Shook?
Yeah, just shook.
If you didn't already know, Whose League Is It Anyways is a Commander Points League featuring the Psychotic Time Wasters and Friends, where we dedicate a set list of commanders that we can pick from, and we build a deck around those commanders based on things like budget and theme and, things like that, and we award point values for those things. So if you're trying to build your deck in in accordance to the point values, you get more points, and those are the only thing that matters. And at the end of the league, whoever has the most points wins and gets to usually decide what happens next season, whether it be first place getting to pick the commanders or second place getting the rule change, I think, right? Am I mistaken on that?
Third place rule change.
Third place
First place
rule
commanders. Second place deck building restriction.
Excellent. So, speaking of rules, let's go ahead and get into it. We still have some legacy rules, I believe. If any of those change, let's go over that list real quick.
There was a small change. So still no mana positive rocks. Still no free spells. And the tutor rule, still no tutors under 3 mana, but we're no longer including land searching in that. Examples, Farseek, Nye the White Orchid, Surveyor Scope. So,
Did I hear someone mention the best card in the game?
Yeah, I mean, how could we ban the best card in the game? Actually, that seems reasonable. That's what you do with the best card in the game, but we're allowing it. We're allowing it.
Okay, sounds good.
Surveyor Scope.
The deck building restriction for this season is that everyone had to include at least 4 cards in their deck that care about the Monarch mechanic.
Yes.
And that was who got to make that rule?
Wizard.
Again? Wizard, excellent.
I made that mistake.
Yeah, it turned out to actually be a bit painful to deck build with 4 of your slots having to be a card you don't really want. So
Yeah.
Thanks a
turned out
lot,
to be
Wizard.
way more painful than I thought it would be.
It was properly, an actual restriction. This
Every time I look in my deck, I'm like, I really wish I could replace this card. Great, thank you.
Get this bullshit out of here.
Yeah.
Also, part of the restriction on it was, for me especially, the good ones are quite expensive.
Yeah, that's the other part of it is it kind of, if you want to go on a budget, you kind of have to just play the common ones from Commander Legends and whatnot. So it turned out to be pretty intense. And then for the rulings, we're going to have a few different rulings. We're dropping out Season 2. We had, if you get knocked out first, you get some bonus points. That is being replaced by Craig's new seasonal rule of the bounty. And the way the bounty is going to work in this first game, it'll go to myself for winning in the last season, but in all subsequent games, it'll go to whichever player in the pod has the most points. And this bounty mechanic is that if you kill the player with the bounty in the game, you're going to get 2 extra points. A little bit of a comeback mechanic to catch up to whoever's in front. Also, to go with the Monarch cards, we're going to have a category for whoever becomes the Monarch the most times,
I like that.
which that's per game, and maybe a end of season thing of whoever stole the crown the most times.
For the bonus
Uh,
stars.
The bonus stars. That's called That's My Horse,
That's my horse.
because it's all about slapping each other.
I like it.
And I think that's pretty much it. Everything else is the same as last season.
What about the most important rule that first place got to pick? Commander restrictions.
We ended up in Lorwyn. So everybody's playing a Lorwyn hybrid monster. I don't really know how else to describe them. They are creatures that they're very pip intensive, and they cost hybrid mana. They have very cool effects for the color pairings that they're in.
So we went over the new rule changes. We went over the new point changes. Let's get into everybody's individual commanders that they picked and what their theme and whatnot is going to be, or just anything, that you want to say about your deck before we get started in the season here. Craig, you're going to be on the play. Let's start with you.
So, I want to apologize.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, I'm joking. I picked this one because I saw it was so degenerate, and I just didn't want half the others to run it. And then I ended up trying to build it with a theme which was like based around like actual death, with like angels, reapers, sort of like that sort of thing. And it just didn't work. It just ended up becoming this absolute mess of multicolored cards that just removes everything from the field. And yeah, Vorthos is out of the window, I'm afraid.
Apology not accepted.
I mean, when it goes, I played it in out in the wilds a few times, and when it goes, it's violent. So you guys will have to deal with that.
The theme is that his deck looks exactly like his commander. It's an atrocious blob.
Yes.
What does your commander do again?
So the same as the other leads, you buffs white and black creatures. Whenever I play a white spell, I can tap a creature. Whenever I play a black spell, if I can destroy a tapped creature. So if I play a white and a black spell, it will tap then destroy because it's worded with sentences separate.
Yep.
So also, if I play a Orzhov removal spell, yeah.
Yeah.
2 for 1 tribal.
For those who are good at math, it's scary.
I mean, there is still a remnant of the original death theme. There's a few
Of the angels and reapers and whatnot.
angels, reapers, all that sort of thing.
That's
But
right.
it really didn't end up that way. I
Okay.
feel sad because I really like the Vorthoses from the last few seasons, but because these aren't legendary creatures, there's not a lot of story to go off. All I got was the fact that these are from Morningtide, the lieges, because Phyrexia had infected Lorwyn, or they'd flipped it or something, and there's really not a lot of story to go off.
Wizards?
All right. Well, I'm playing Creekwood Liege. It costs 1 and 3 Golgari pips. Other black creatures I control get +1/+1. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you make a 1/1 black and green worm creature token. So when I picked this one, it was kind of pretty apparent that this is going to be a token generating type deck, especially since I have it in the command zone and it makes all tokens big. I tried to include as many pest cards as I could because I really liked that I could create tokens that would be 3/3s with my commander. That just felt good. And for Vorthos, I was thinking about a Creekwood Liege and like what he is, and he kind of is this big horror that oversees a bog. I started saying things to myself during deck building, like, "What are you doing in my swamp?" And that's how I ended up making a Shrek deck. So I've got as many thematic tokens for Shrek as I possibly could. There's quite a few characters in this deck, as you will see, as relates to the DreamWorks property Shrek. And all of my worm tokens are donkeys. So yeah, untap donkey draw. That's the plan. And I
Untap
did
donkey
within
draw.
$100 budget.
With under $100 budget.
I think I maybe missed Craig's if he said it, but I do believe he's on a $25 budget.
I am indeed.
Oh
Whew.
my.
Well played, Craig.
Well
job.
played.
It's always a feat. Like,
He's
doesn't
going
matter
for
what
those
the
budget
deck
points.
quality is.
Well,
That's-
you'll be just be thankful that I actually went for that budget, because if I didn't,
Well, let's get to the undefeated champion.
But I chose to go with another of the lieges, the Balefire Liege. He costs 2 Boros for a 2/4. Other red creatures get +1/+1. Other white creatures get +1/+1. Whenever you play a red spell, Balefire Liege deals 3 damage to target player or planeswalker. And whenever you play a white spell, you gain 3 life. So, yeah, the deck is definitely lacking in theme a little bit. I thought it was very interesting to try and do some kind of weird Boros value deck. So playing a lot of multicolored spells, trying to get that free lightning helix off of every spell I cast. And I'm playing every variation of lightning helix. That's probably the most flavorful part of the deck.
your theme is Lightning Helix.
My theme is lightning helix. The name of the deck is Make Craig Proud. It's just a Boros deck. That's
yes.
it. But the game plan is to be a little tricky, a little control-y, and just see where I can get with it.
Alright, I see a big green G over here. Is this for Guitar Man or?
It sure is.
Excellent. I dig it.
I could
dig
not
it.
make an M also with 7 cards.
No, you need more than 7 for that. You're right.
All right.
What do you got?
So my commander is Sapling of Kofnar. It's indestructible. When he attacks, I gain life. I draw a card, reveal it. Gain life to equal to the toughness. Lose life equal to the power. So my deck is very life gainy. Very big booty swingers, and I have a nice little tribal sub theme of spiders. So I hope you boys don't have arachnophobia,
I love
or
it.
maybe I do.
I'm in for the big booty swingers.
Well, they have arachnophobia if they're like 10 times bigger than me, is what I've discovered. So your theme is just spiders?
Life gain. Yeah, big booty swinging spiders, pretty much.
Spiders.
Spiders.
But your commander's a tree folk.
Spiders live in
Spiders
trees.
grow on trees. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, they
All
grow
right.
on trees.
Alright. We've learned now that spiders grow on trees.
Yeah,
Think you said
they
big
they
booty
lay
swingers.
their
Oh my God.
they lay their egg sacs on like the trees and stuff, and then
And they grow there on the trees. Exactly.
yeah.
Guitar Man and Vo, did you guys build with any budget?
Yeah, I'm on a $50 budget.
As am I, unless it skyrocketed since the last time I looked, but I doubt it.
Alrighty, so if that's it for everybody, I think we're good to get going, yeah?
I think
Okay.
so.
Everybody's got their hands?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, Deathbringer, you're on the play.
All right. Draw. Now, revealing planes. And we'll pass down.
Draw. I'll play a Foul Orchard and pass.
Draw. Planes pass.
Draw. Command Tower. Pass.
Oh, loving the early action here. Plains. We'll tap 2 for Corpse Knight and pass.
I forgot to mention that a sub theme to my deck, I'll play a forest, and Steve, is that this is also a Blex deck because of all the pest cards.
Yeah.
So I've tried to include as many other Blex type creatures as possible. I'll pass with my Steve.
The Blex decks. Play an Exotic Orchard. We'll pass.
Gonna draw. Play a Temple of Milady.
Oh,
Grab
no.
one.
I'm still here. Good.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a Swamp. Milliken. We will dink Vo for 2.
Alright, I'm gonna sack my Steve. Alright, I'll go to my turn. Tap draw. Play a forest. Tap 2 for a moss diamond and pass.
Draw. I'll pay 2 for a Loyal Warhound. Go get a Plains tapped. Play a Boros Garrison for turn. Put that Plains in my hand. And we'll pass.
Draw. Play
It's
that
Boros
swamp.
value deck.
We'll Aphotic Wisps the Milliken. I'll draw a card.
What is
And
that?
then we'll it just gives something fear and becomes black until the end of turn. I'll draw a card.
Okay.
It's a weird opt thing I found. Untap.
I've never seen that card before.
Alright. We found the land. We're gonna tap 4 for Palace Sentinels. And
What
become
is that?
Monarch. And everyone loses a life and I draw a card. I draw a card at the end step.
Untap and draw. I will play another swamp. I will tap 3 for Old Buttstein.
Old Buttstain.
I'm gonna mill the top card. It was a Grim Backwoods, so I get a treasure token.
Ooh.
Yeehaw! And I'll pass my turn.
Let's play a mountain. We'll do 5 to cast Seal of the Guild Pact. Let me hit Guitar Man for 3. No.
Yep. All right.
I'm in the lead. Yee.
Gonna draw and play the swamp.
Everybody wants to see those big booty swingers.
Oh yeah. So we're going to pay 4 for Ancient Lumber Nut.
Right, in your end step, I'm gonna Village Rights. I'm gonna stack the Palace Sentinels. Draw 2 cards.
Just got it
We're gonna
all.
tap the Milliken and the Plains, milling a card. Lingering Souls. Woo-wee.
Hitting the good mill targets.
We're gonna play an Ornithopter of Paradise.
Everybody take 1.
Everyone take 1. We will actually flashback that Lingering Souls because that's too much value. And we'll make 2 spirits. Everyone take 2.
Oof.
I'll find some spirit tokens somewhere. Past 10.
Let's trigger. Mill a forest and make another treasure. Wow, this is working out great. I'll play a forest per turn. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pass my turn and I'll make a tap Skellington.
3 for the Balefire Liege. And I'm going to pay 3 to cast Valkmira Protector Shield. On cast, I'll gain 3 life. So now I have a 4/2 dog that does not take 1 damage from spirits. So I'll go to comment. I'll send a 4/2 dog at Craig.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll take 4.
And I will pass and draw for the Monarch.
We're gonna play a swamp. Pay the 5 for sapling. All right. I'm gonna swing Ancient Lumber Nut at Craig, and I will pass the turn.
I'll take 4. Play an Emergent Zone. We'll play a Deathbringer Liege. Everyone take 1. With tap 2 for a Horde Robber. Deathbringer trigger. We will bop the Ancient Lumberknot.
I will tap 2 and Infernal Grasp Deathbringer Liege. Oh no, I'm just helping Craig cast his commander the most times.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. So when Horde Robber enters the battlefield, everyone takes 1 again. And I'll pass
Bam.
10.
Steam Trigger. That's going to be a creature, a Dawnglade region. An insect. And then I'll draw for turn.
Deathbringer is in the graveyard.
I'm going to tap 3. For the original Shrek in this deck, Grismold. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and use a treasure. For the Creekwood Liege. These skeletons I have, they must attack each turn. And I'll swing it at Vo.
I'll block it with my 4/2 Dog.
Okay, my skeleton will die. Grismold will get a +1 counter. And then I'll go to my end step. Skeletal Swarming will trigger, and I'll get 2 skeletons. We will all get a plant token, and we will all lose 1 life because Craig hates us.
I'll do 3 to cast and ignite the future. Ping Wizard for 3. And then I will exile the top 3, and I can play them until the end of my next turn. I have a Signet of Plains and a Keeper of the Accord. Plains. Cast that Signet. We'll cast Keeper. Trigger, I'll gain 3. Passing the turn, draw for the Monarch.
We're going to play the Swamp 3 for Vito, Thorn of Dust Rose.
I mean, I guess that counts as a big butt card.
Well, I mean, he's a 1/3. His booty is 3 times the size of whatever body part represents your power.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing a 2/5 indestructible Sapling of Kolfnar at Wizards for the I guess comment. All right, it's a Howling Golem, so I will gain 3 and take 2. I will throw that 3 damage over at Craig for making me lose so much life. Then I will draw this Howling Golem.
What a
We'll
boy.
pay the 3 for Howling Golem and pass the turn.
Top 3 and a Milliken, round 1.
Ooh, Plague Crafter.
Everyone
lose a
craft
life.
creature.
I will
sacrifice-
sacrifice this plant.
Oh, God, I'm scared to
Yeah.
sack the plant. It just makes Griswold
Everyone-
bigger.
Everyone sack the plant. Let's go
Ah.
with it.
Okay, I'll sack the plant.
Can we talk
Right.
about how there's no donkeys in Magic?
Well, maybe you can submit a
We will
formal
go to-
complaint to Wizards and ask them to start making donkey cards.
They've already asked me to stop sending them emails.
We're going to tap the Ornithopter, and we're going to play a Song of the Damned. And that'll add
Ooh.
2. That'll add 2 because I have 2 creatures in my graveyard. Then we're going to tap these 3 and use that and obs that to aid. Return target permanent
Nice.
from your graveyard to the battlefield. Deathbringer Liege. Then we'll go to combat. I'll swing 2/2/2 flyers at though.
I will take 2, and you will become the Monarch.
Keeping
on.
track of that shield is a pain.
Sorry. On Craig's Instep, I'll make a soldier off my Keeper.
Lepstein trigger. Archer. Let's go get an insect. Here, Craig.
These are my blockers.
Have 2 3/2 tramplers.
Yeah, I'll stick Playcrafter in front of one, and I'll take the other with the Deathbringer Liege.
Alright.
So 1 trample over.
Actually, no, sorry. I forget these are +1/+1. I'll put a Horde Robber in front of one, and a Playcrafter in front of the other.
A forest for turn. 2 green and 2 black. You play Azoni Thousand Eyed. Making 1, 2, 3, 1/1 black and green insects. Pass turn. Everybody make a plan.
Yep, I'll make a plant. I will make a soldier, and I will go get a plains.
I'll make 2 tapped skeletons.
I'm going to play Mountain for 4 mana. We're going to cast a Creative Technique. On cast, we will ping Craig for 3.
God.
And we're going to let Guitar Man demonstrate this creative technique.
All right. Is it a free cast? Or...
It's free to cast, yep.
All right, let's do that then.
Cultivation. And then I will do it. And first one is a Shattering Blow. Sure, we will exile the Milliken.
God damn it.
On cast, I'll gain 3. And I will shoot Wizard for 3. This goes to the bottom. And then my second creative technique, a Tome of the Guild Pact. Hey. That's pretty good. Pay 7 to flashback, ignite the future. We'll ping Craig for 3.
God.
I'll exile 3 cards, and I may cast them for free until the end of my next turn.
Ooh,
Not all land,
land.
not all land, not all land.
Triple land.
Secret
triple land.
Rendezvous. Ooh, Deflecting Palm. We love that. And Lorehold Command. That's some good spells to have for free. I tell you what. I'll give it to you if you don't swing at me next turn.
You got
Just
it.
one turn.
You got it.
I'll rendezvous with Wizard.
I'll draw 3.
And I'll gain 3 life. Yeah, I'll send my dog over at Craig. It's a 4/2 that takes 1 less damage from each source.
And I will throw a plant under a bus.
Okay. He'll eat some grass and throw it up. That's fine. All right. We'll pass. You saw nothing.
I actually didn't because I looked away for a second. So
Excellent.
4 for Court of Bounty and become the monarch.
Get him.
2 for Moss Diamond. Then I will go to combat. And I will swing Howling Golem and Sapling of Kolfnar at, we'll say Craig. Everyone draws off of Howling, and I will do my Kolfnar trigger first, so as a Chandler,
It's a good
so
one.
I will gain 6 and lose 4.
Yeah, I'll bounce. Yeah, I'll block both, but neither of them, nothing dies.
All right.
You have a veto trigger for 6.
I sure do. Wizards,
I'll
how
take
would you
it.
like
I
to
have so much health. Unless you just want to kill Wizard. I understand.
I mean, he has a pretty big board, and his thing keeps getting bigger. So yeah,
And also, he's not swinging at me,
Mm.
so I understand how it could seem like a threatening situation.
So I'll play a swamp and pass turn.
I currently am being mounted.
Oh, big
giga
booty
booty.
swingers.
I have to save this for the Pornhub channel.
I have to tap my lands around the bottom. Right. Right, so 1 white and 1 black. It's about
You're
to go
giving
down.
hope to all the poor,
Oh my God.
lonely nerds that play Magic.
I
You're
hope
doing
not.
it, Craig. You're doing it.
We're gonna play Priest of the Fell Rites. Yeah, cast triggers on Deathbringer Liege. What's the thing that's making all the plants?
Griswold.
I will take Griswold out.
You target on my board, I'm gonna sack in response.
Do it. You won't.
That's fine. I have no bonus.
Damn it! I'll sack it and gain 1 life. Draw a card.
We'll tap 3 for a Vindicate.
Oh, God.
Targeting the artifact that's making me pay 1 for everything and pay 1 for it.
And paying 1 for it.
And
Pass trigger.
I have no mana to target anything else because that goes off.
So we kill Veto.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take Veto. Tap Veto and then destroy Veto.
In response, I'm going to cast a Lorehold command. I'm going to ping Craig for 3 on cast.
Ooh.
And I'm going to choose the modes of Lightning Helix and sack a permanent draw 2. So I'll shoot Craig in face for another 3. And I'll sack the shield to draw 2 cards.
Cool.
Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix. Lightning.
We will. Who's got the Monarch? We'll swing 2/2 Flazy.
4 in the air at Guitar Man.
Oh no, we'll swing one 2/2 Flyer at Guitar Man and 1 2/2 at Bow.
I'll take 2.
And I'll get the Monarch.
So I'll take 2.
Yeah.
Where's all your big booty swingers, man? You needed some reach. Actually, I'm not going to take 2 just because Wizards isn't going to swing at me, so it's going to be a dead card if I don't use it now. I'm going to Deflecting Palm the 2/2, and on cast, I'll
Okay.
shoot Craig for 3. And then the Deflecting Palm will do 2 damage to you.
It's Deflecting Palm red. It is red. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Donkey.
Alright, I'll see it in a bit.
Bloodstein.
See if I can fix it.
Hit a skull clamp. So I'm gonna get a blood token. I'll play a forest and tap 2 for a prosperous innkeeper.
Nice.
8 treasure. We're gonna crawl back. 5 for the Michael.
Ooh.
I'm gonna sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures into it. And it'll get +16, +16. I'll tap 1 to sack my blood token to get rid of Harvest Season and draw a card. And then, yeah, sure. I'll tap 1 and use 2 treasures for Farika. Go to my end step. I'll make 2 tap zombies. Or skeletons, apologies. And
Let's go on no more plants.
pass my turn.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll get a soldier. 1 for a humble
Humble D.
D. Yes, I think we're going with the humble D. Yes, I think so.
Yes,
Cast.
yes.
We'll shoot Craig for 3. We'll do 1 for a hero precinct 1. Gain 3. 2 for a radiant scroll wielder. We'll shoot wizard for 3, and I'll gain 3. I'll draw a card for casting a multicolored spell. I'll make a dude for casting a multicolored spell. We'll pay 1 red. We'll cast Chandra's Incinerator. We'll ping Greg for 3. Let's do 2 to cast a Survival Cache. I'll gain 3. Resolving Survival Cache. I gain 2 life, and then if I have more life than an opponent, I draw a card. And it has Rebound. So on the next upkeep, I will cast it for free. We'll send a plant and 4 2/2s at Craig. And I guess we'll send the 4/2 dog at Guitar Man.
I'll block everything except
I'll
the plant.
block with the plant.
Okay, so all my soldiers die. Craig takes 1. Guitar Man chumps with a plant. I become the monarch. Draw for the monarch. Discard a Lorehold Campus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a Surveyor Scope. Sad. Discard. Pass.
All right. Court Bounty will trigger. Unfortunately, I do not have a land in my hand. 4, 5 for Stinger Fling. When he enters battlefield, I'll destroy one of Craig's flyers.
What is that?
Yeah, we'll pay 5 for Sanguine Blood. And then we'll go to combat and swing with Sapling of Kofnar by himself this time at Vo.
Yeehaw.
And it'll trigger,
Oh, God, it's a
revealing a
spider every
Silk
time.
spider. So I will gain 7 and lose 2. And I will be flinging that 7 damage from Sanguine onto Vo's face.
Hey, don't think about it too much, Craig. It's okay, buddy. Just go into the light.
3, 4, 5, 6. X is 2. For Adapt to the Deathless.
Ooh.
What does that do?
Everyone lose 2. I gain life equal to the life lost this way.
What's the Deathbringer targets?
Uh,
Choose wisely, Craig.
I will target the Balefire Legion both.
Come on, man. Not like this. Come on, man.
If you got it, do it. I'm calling you out here.
He doesn't negotiate.
I was like, cool, I'll let this resolve. It'll keep Craig in the game for another turn or 2.
No.
I'm going to pay 2 mana to cast Intervention.
Yeah.
It's another Lightning Helix. I'll shoot Craig for 3 and then another 3.
God. Craig will be dead.
On cast, I gain 3. I gain 3 from the Lightning Helix, and the Lightning Helix has lifelink, so I'll gain another 3.
You just cast 1 spell, dealt 6, and gained 9.
Yep.
I said I was a problem. The Monarch goes to Wizard. Just goes to next in turn order.
Does that count as getting it?
Yep.
But Steen.
Right.
Gonna be a treasure. I'll cast a Shamanic Revelation.
Holy shimoly, my guy.
Sorry, I also had the Michaeloth trigger, so I should have 16.
Holy shimoly, my guy. I mean, I don't have anything to do about it. You drawing that many cards.
So this will be a sprawling. I'll have 16 of them. I'll gain 16 life. 25 cards. I'll play a forest. I'm gonna tap 2 for a Zulaport Cutthroat. Then I'll tap 4 for a Disciple of Bolus. I'll sacrifice the Michaeloth. Draw 20 cards, gain 20 life. I'm gonna go to combat. I gotta swing with the skeletons. They're both gonna go at Guitar Man.
I will block with Howling Golem. Everyone draw one. Love it. And he will die. And I am actually very happy about that. And I will take the 3.
One will die. You'll take an extra from Zulaport. And then I'll go to my end step. I'll make 2 zombies. Does that trigger anything? Gain 2 life? Yep. And gain 1 off the Disciple and 1 playing the Zulaport. And draw a card from Monarch. And discard to hand size.
Upkeep trigger for Radiant Scroll Wielder and you and Survival Cache. Let's do Scroll Wielder. 1 through 6, picking a random card from top to bottom. 1, I can cast this Integrity or Intervention. Cast a Survival Cache. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Have more life than Guitar Man, so I'll draw a card. Defector. I'm going to send it to Guitar Man. First, we're going to cast Intervention, targeting Wizard, and we'll ping him for 3 with Balefire. And so I have 2 Chandra's Incinerator triggers. I'll have the first one deal 3 damage to Zulaport Cutthroat. And we'll, me and Guitar Man will lose 1. And I'll have the second one do 3 damage to the Innkeeper, I guess. We're going to cast a Promise of Loyalty. I'm gonna go to combat. We're gonna go.
In response to you going to combat,
Mhm.
you're gonna sack a treasure and Nature's Claim, the thing that's making all your spells cost less.
In response, let's do 1 to cast a Radiant Purge on the Skeletal Swarming. Exile target multicolored enchantment. We're gonna continue with the combat. We're gonna declare Balefire at Wizard.
How much?
2.
Take 2.
Become the monarch. Become the monarch. 5 for Symbol of the Legion. I'll ping Wizard for 3. And I'll pass.
We're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Pontiff of Blight. Pay 4 for Grave Robber Spider. And then I will swing Sapling of Kulfnar at Wizards. Reveal Broodgraver.
Oh my god, he's literally never missed. I thought for sure it'd be 50-50 lands.
Me too.
No, I'll take 4.
This is why I haven't had a land. Yeah, you're getting the 4.
Turn.
Yep, passing the turn.
Tap Donkey Draw. Play a Swamp. Tap 5 for Prince Charming.
Oh my god, not Prince Charming.
If there are no responses to that, I will continue to tap 3 for Chatterfang. And then I'm going to tap 3, and speaking of Donkey, I'm going to victimize it.
For that poor donkey.
Any responses to that? Into the Zulaport.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay.
Zoni will land 22 creatures in my graveyard. So I'll make 22 squirrels and 22 insight. Yeah, sure. I'll tap 2. To cast Noxious Grasp, destroy target white creature. I'll gain 1 life.
Okay.
And I don't have good swings, so I'll pass my turn.
Instead, we'll cycle land. Gonna untap. Make a red and white soldier. Draw. Play mountain. Okay, so we'll do X7, Aurelia's Fury. We'll do 5 to Conrad and 2 to Zulaport.
They will die, and you will both take. They'll see each other, so that's 4, right?
Conrad doesn't see himself, I don't think.
Whenever another creature dies. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there. So 2,
It's 3. The Zulu board does see itself, but the Conrad doesn't see itself.
and I'll gain 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to cast a Tragic Arrogance. So I'm going to keep my Tome, my Assemble Legion, and my Soldier. Guitar Man's going to keep his Sanguine Bond and his Kolfanor and his Moss Diamond.
I'm good with that.
And Wizard is going to keep an Insect and his Moss Diamond. Yeah, we're going to pass and draw for the Monarch.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Ezra Chandler. We're going to go to combat and swing Kolfner at Wizards for 2.
You got it.
Let's reveal that top. It's a land finally, son of a bitch.
Yep.
We will pay 4 for, I guess, Broodweaver and pass the turn.
You actually don't draw the card if it's not a creature card with the with the sapling
Oh,
trigger.
yeah, you're right.
It just stays on top.
Then I will
Ooh-wee. In that case, Broodweaver will not get played.
4 for Umori, naming creatures. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my commander.
Upkeep 2 soldiers. Planes. 2 man open from Wizards.
What?
I said you got 2 man open.
Oh yeah.
And that
Great.
one has a skull on it. I don't like that.
All of them have skulls, actually. But go on, play your creatures.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
I do want to, but at the same time,
Hmm. I mean, I feel like I just have to ask for it. I can't do anything without Balefire. I'll do 7 to cast Balefire. Draw a card. Let's do 3 for a Searing Meditation. Trigger will shoot Wizard for 3. Draw for the Monarch and go to discard.
so we'll play that swamp. We're just gonna go start this off with going straight to combat and swing sapling of Kolfnar at Wizards for 2.
6 commander damage.
Yeah, baby. All
It
right,
looks like a spider.
revealing Juvenile Gloom Widow. So I will gain 3 and lose 1. And that 2 will be going towards Vo's face. Alright, we will tap Ezroot to gain 2 more life. 2 for Juvenile Gloom Widow. 2 for Sweet Gum Recluse.
Ooh, Cascade.
Alright, let's see here.
1 time.
Journey.
Journey to Eternity. Sweet. You cast that.
I think I'm gonna put it on Sweet Gum Recluse.
Do you think Craig's okay? He said, I'll be back in a moment, and he never came back.
I'm sure he'll be back for the votes.
Definitely not dead. Definitely not dead.
He's fine.
Definitely not being mauled by a big booty swinger.
Alright, I will pay 2 green for Silk Glass Spider. Pass turn.
Untap. Donkey. Draw. I will sacrifice the donkey, the insect, and Umori to cast a card from my
Not the Dread Return.
Yeah, the Dread
Oh
Return.
my god, I'm gonna have to put some graveyard hate in for you and Craig. This is obscene.
Someone said they were gonna play Mill, and I was like 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So that's should be 24 now.
Wizard, I don't know if I can do it again, man.
That's kind of the idea. Getting a Zoni, goddammit. 2 mana to feed the swarm on Balefire Liege.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't.
I know, but like, come on, man.
You take 5.
I'll pass my turn.
Get a counter. So now we got 3 that can attack and 3 that cannot attack. Play mountain. But stand back, because I'm going to do it again. I mean, I really wish you weren't making me do it again, but...
You're gonna get the points, bud. I'm getting you those points.
We're going to do 4 for Well of Lost Dreams. What do I need to do? I need to do 7 to knock off every creature in play.
What the fuck, dude?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Re-
I'm going to cast Bright Flame for 7, targeting Sapling.
I'm sacking 4 to draw 4 and gain 4 life. I'm tapping 1 to Tragic Slip, the Colfiner. Oh god.
That's it.
Forest will tap as root to gain 2. Yeah, we'll pay 5 for Hatchery Spider. Cast Catapult Fodder. And all the rest of the stuff will go to combat. And Catapult Fodder will flip. Juvenile Gloom Widow and Sweet Gum Recluse at Wizards.
6-7.
5. Bring Sapling back into play. That'll be me.
Untap. Donkey. Draw. Play a swamp. I'll tap 4. Seraph, the Viper's Fang. I'm gonna give my untapped creatures hexproof and my tapped creatures death touch. I'm gonna tap 2 for a Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And then I'm gonna go to combat. Bo, I'm gonna swing at you with 23 threes.
Take 60.
Pass turn.
Untap. 6 that can attack. 4 that can't attack. Draw. Gonna have to do a little mathing. What are the outs? How much mana do I need? Okay. 1 to cycle a Forgotten Cave. It's not enough. So, yep, we just have to pay 5. We'll cast Imposing Grandeur. Each player may discard their hand and then draw cards equal to the highest mana value among a commander they control on the battlefield or in the command zone.
In response to that, I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna cast Go for the Throat on the Catapult Captain.
Yeah, the outs is getting less and less here.
Well, now you know what it feels like to play as me every day.
I mean, it probably didn't matter. It's a creature. Dies to some 2 mana efficient removal. Yeehaw. I'm gonna cast Arise the Hobgoblins on cast, draw card. ETB, I won't pay any into the EX. Pay 3 and cast a Durgar Hedge Mage on cast draw. ETB will destroy Wizard's Moss Diamond. 2 mana. Cast a Lightning Helix targeting Wizard. Draw. Oh, thank God. We'll go to combat. We'll go 6/1. One's a Wizard.
I'll block 2 of them.
Alright, he'll take 4. I'll become the Monarch. Main 2. And pay 3 and cast a Deafening Clarion. 3 damage to each creature.
Mm.
And then let's play this Temple. We don't want that. Instead, draw for the Monarch. That's not great either. We'll pass.
Tap as root Chandler. Gain 2 life. Throw the 2 damage at Wizards. We'll pay 2 force to cast Broodweaver. And we will pay 2 force to cast Giant Spider.
Oh, the classic.
Are we just gonna lose to butts?
Yes.
All
For
right.
sure. You have used every of your turns making yourself a problem. I've had to use every of my turns just trying to fix the problem. And meanwhile, Spider Boy over here has just been spidering it up. Spidering it up.
All right. Then we will go to combat. So I'll swing with everything that can swing.
Man, if only you had something that made them deal damage with their butts. I think you'd just kill those.
Right? Greg. Sapling trigger verdant. Sun's avatar.
Stack. I want to blow up the sanguine one with a beast within.
Everything's gonna go at wizards.
Alpha Strike.
And then how much damage?
16
16. Okay,
plus the 5 sanguine blood.
you got it.
Doesn't even die. Oh,
It will literally only cost me 2 to play this big
that
ass
is
dinosaur.
absolutely disgusting.
So what's the one that's giving him all this cost reduction?
The Ezra Root Channeler. All right, Wizard. I think we're in trouble.
All right.
I have very little juice left in the tank.
We will go ahead and pay 2 for Jungle Weaver and gain 6. And then we will pass the turn.
Untap. I'm gonna tap 5. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering.
Stop.
Gain 1.
Oh my god, I'm literally gonna go put 10 Graveyard Hate cards in my deck. I am over this.
Getting a zoning. 25 now. I'm killing the root, whatever.
The Root Channeler.
I'll tap 3 for a Hornet's Nest. I'll tap 2 for Telecard.
Untap, make 5 dudes. We're gonna pay 3 to cast a Wear and Tear. Cast, I'll draw a card. We're gonna destroy Chase's Journey to Eternity and his Moss Diamond. That's something. It's not nothing. I'll tell you that much. It's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna cast Balefire. And then we're gonna pass it off on it.
We're gonna do this. We're just going to swing everything at.
Sorry, hold up. Before you declare attacks, I'm gonna pay 4 and I'm gonna cast Master Warcraft.
Oh, I fucking knew it.
Cast, I'm gonna ping Guitar Man for 3. I'll gain 3. I'm gonna choose that all of Guitar Man's creatures attack.
So everything's attacking. I was going to do that anyways. Reveal top card. It's a forest.
He also gets to choose how he attacks. He doesn't have to swing them at you. They just have to attack.
And I'll just go ahead and throw it all at wizards.
No blocks.
Pay 3 for Spore Web Weaver. And pass the turn.
Make 6 dudes. General Ferris Rockerick. Cast out, ping Guitar Man for 3. 4, we'll cast an Outlaw's Merriment. Draw a card, I'll ping Guitar Man for 3. And I'll make a Golem 4 for Lava Brink Floodgate. I'll ping Guitar Man for 3. Cast an Emberwild Captain. I'll ping Guitar Man for 3.
Alright. I was supposed to gain 4 off of Spore Web.
And I will go to combat. And I will send 5 3/3s at you.
Alright, I will pay 1 to Fog.
Oh my goodness. I expected this from Joe, but from you. Good. I'll pass draw the mark.
Play a forest, go to combat, swing out. Sapling trigger.
Yep, I have a trigger too. You'll take damage equal to the number of cards in your hand.
None.
Well, that's very useful.
So I will gain 4 and take 2, and then Blight Widow will go to my hand.
I'll
From
kill
there.
the Verdant Sun Avatar with the 6/6.
No damage went through, so I am not the monarch.
Yep. On the end step, I'm gonna cast Sajiri Shelter on Balefire, which will just gain me 3 life. I'm gonna pay 3 into the Well of Lost Dreams to draw 3. Just cycle some cards. Untap. We got 7 dudes that can attack. We make 7 more dudes. We roll for the Aloe Merriment. We get a Rogue. The Rogue will ping Guitar Man in the face for 1. 2. Cast a Justice Strike. Targeting the 1/1 Sapling. I'll ping you for 3 with Balefire. I'm going to pay 2 and cast a Rip Apart. I'm going to ping Guitar Man for 3. I'm going to draw a card. It'll do 3 damage to the spider, and I'll pay 2 off the life gain to do another 2 to the spider. So 5 overall to the untapped blocker. This is it. Let's go. 2 for a Sunhome Guildmage. Ping you for 3, draw a card.
He might can do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we're doing it.
What are you drawing with?
Tome of the Guild Pack. Whenever I cast a multicolored spell, draw a card. Combat.
Was that on the board when I hit the Sanguine Bomb?
Yes. What did I cast 3 multicolored spells, so I have 3 more golems. They cannot attack right now, though. So we got a 3/4, a 6/6, a 2/4, 7 3/3s, a 4/2, and a 5/3. And you have no blockers, so I'm going to pump with my Guild Mage. So I'm going to give all my creatures +3/+0 until the end of the turn.
And I'm dead. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm dead.
Did I? 43, 47, 57. No, you're still at 60. I'm still 3 behind you. Actually, though, I'll pay 2 and give my golem double strike.
Don't you dare.
So the double strike damage will hit first for 9. So I'll be at 66.
I shouldn't have asked.
Should have kept your fucking mouth shut. The
Finish whatever you're
splashiest
eating
play.
Aurelia's Fury. Runner-up play. Let's go with the repeated Azani's.
I'm gonna give my first 2 points to Bo. If I'm getting points for a Zoni, you're getting points for no thank you, please. And my pity point is gonna have to go to what could have been with the catapult captain. I was really excited about it. I just happened to have a kill hand.
I mean, my splash points got to go to Wizard. I wrote down here Mycoloth into Shamanic Revelation. I wrote down Mycoloth into Disciple of Bolus. I wrote down Chatterfang with Izoni Victimize. I think 1, 2... Guitar Man. The big turn where he got the 4 discount on his creatures and played 4 creatures in the 1 turn.
I'm gonna have to go the 2 points for shit. What's that card called? The Shamanic Revelation turn.
The Shamalama Ding Dong.
Give the pity point to Craig.
Craig, which deck did you think had the best theme?
All right, well, you guys, I think that the spiders really did the theme there. I really like the spiders. Spiders really did it for me, and I think that for secondary theme, I'm gonna have to go with Lightning Helix. That was a pretty good theme there. Lightning Helix.
Craig does like Lightning Helix,
I
so
love
yeah, that
Lightning
seems very on
Helix.
character.
It's my favorite card there. I don't
Yep.
know if any of you guys know, but that is. And that's how we're gonna have to go there. Bloody hell and whatnot.
Oh yes, the Morthos.
The Verthers.
Yeah, I gotta give my points to the spiders. Pity point, it's gotta go to Lightning Helix. It's just Lightning Helix.
So
I'm gonna give the 2 to Shrek deck. And then we gotta go 1 point to the spiders.
I guess I will give the 2 to Lightning Helix. Yeah, the 1 will go to Shrek deck. There was a lot of swampy things
Somebody.
and And this constant spawning of creatures was like the Shrek's army of
Fine,
get
I will get out of your swamp. I'm leaving. Jesus.
Yeah.
Please, no more bugs.
No, it's okay. I was just fending off my wife. She was over here trying to attack me again, and I just would much rather hang out with my boyfriends. So, my most valuable card, well, let's see here. There was a lot of valuable cards going around. Pretty sure, anyways. Was paying so much attention. Let's give 1 point. Let's start by giving 1 point to Master Warcraft. That was a pretty valuable card. Now, your whole theme is Lightning Helix, and that's a card, but that's not the most valuable card now, quite is. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but I think I'm going to go with Chatterfang.
Ooh, yes, it was quite good, yes.
It was very valuable, and if it was not stopped, it sure was going to run away the game, but obviously I will give honorable mention to Humble D.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my 2 points to Warcraft. Every time I've seen that card, it's killed someone. I'm gonna give my pity point, and this isn't even a pity point. This is like because I don't have enough points to go around. It's going to Corpse Knight.
We're gonna have to go to Wizards, I think, we'll go with the Michaeloth.
Yeah, that card.
I think the Michaeloth did a lot of work that game. Yeah, I think we'll go 1 to Kolfanor, Sapling of Kolfanor.
I will give my 2 to Zulaport. The 1 point the thing that made the golems.
Well, that is going to wrap the voting. That's going to bring the totals for game 1. We got Craig, who got shut out a little bit at 11 points, but at least he had a big booty swinger. We got a tie for second place with Wizard and Guitar Man, 20 points.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Virtual high five.
Hell yeah.
And then we got me, who is definitely going to get punched very hard from now on, with 37 points.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Yikes. Big yikes.
It's going to take all season to correct.
Please, with peace and love, hit that goddamn button.
And if you scroll
Do
down
it
a
for
little bit,
Craig.
do it for Craig, yeah. Remember Craig.
In memory of Craig,
Exactly,
please
in
hit the
memory of
follow
Craig.
button.
Yo, it's Kink. What up? Appreciate y'all watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, a like on the YouTube video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting our video to show up more. So if you liked it, maybe other people will like it too, so give it that thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. That way you get a notification somewhere in your YouTube notifications about whenever we got a new video going live. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook page. That way, if there's any other information that you might not get from subscribing for YouTube, or for some reason the YouTube algorithm messes up and doesn't send you a notification, like that would ever happen, you might get a notification about a post about a video, or something else going on PTW style that you might want to waste your time on. And while you're at it, I know you got a Twitter, so you might as well follow us. The only reason we made it is so that you could, so go ahead and do it and make it worthwhile. It also will notify you about whenever a video goes live or other PTW related stuff. So if you really like the content, you want to follow that Twitter. And if you really liked what you saw, be sure to head over to the Patreon, where you can become an official time waster for just $1 a month and support the channel. All donations go towards helping us create better content, which we have tons of ideas for in the future. Once again, thank you all for watching. Peace.